Roll the film, please. Check the arc for color, please.
In a quiet moment, in a secluded place.
Is that her?
Mm-hmm.
Beauty goes everywhere. Remember, even when you're alone, you know when you're beautiful. A paint box of color. A different you every day. Cosmetics to make him love you.
That's enough, thank you. She's a commercial model, does spots on all the networks, including ours.
How does she fit into this?
Ask me something I can answer.
You think she's pretty?
That I can answer.
I can always tell the man who's wearing spring mint aftershave.
Okay, cut it! Honey. Boys, I asked you to be deadpan, but I want an alive deadpan. Cameras, you pull focus too soon. Reload now so we don't waste any more time. Time is money, and it's my career. Scaramouche, that sword is practical. Watch how you use it. Listen, we're not starring the slate in this commercial. In and out, and don't clap it in her ear. She's tone deaf. Well, honey, that was really lovely, but I want to try one more for insurance. But this time, if you could give me more...
Could you hold that for a minute? I'll
sure,
be right
if
back.
you could give me,
How did you find me?
Famous faces have agents. Left a trail of roses.
That was very foolish.
Not really. They brought us together. My name is Paul Savage.
I know. You also have a famous face.
Mind if we talk?
Yes, but I suppose you'll insist anyway.
Uh-huh. How long did you know Lee Reynolds?
Only a few months.
How'd you meet her?
At a party. We were both there alone, and we talked and found we had similar interests. So we spent some time together, mostly at parties.
These parties were hosted by Joel Riker?
I guess I should have expected you to be well informed. Yes, they were Joel's parties.
Why were you there?
Well, now, we're never going to get any place if you're afraid to ask me direct questions.
Sorry. Can I rephrase it?
Joel likes models and actresses. We're artifacts. Some people like to decorate a room with flowers, and Joel likes to do it with women.
And what do these artifacts get in return?
Oh, a pleasant evening, a chance to meet some influential people.
Did Riker know Lee Reynolds?
Well, her name was on the guest list. I suppose he did.
Allison!
I'm coming.
You met at a party and spent some time together, right?
You don't have to know someone forever to go to their funeral, you know? Maybe it bothers me when lonely girls kill themselves.
Supposing she didn't kill herself. Supposing she was murdered.
Murdered?
Allison!
I'm coming. Was she murdered?
What do you think?
I don't know. I didn't know her that well.
And I don't believe you. You were so emotional at the funeral you couldn't talk.
I have to go back to work, Mr. Savage.
Paul.
Look, all these people are waiting for me.
You don't ever want to see me again, huh?
Oh, well.
So we'll see you soon. Can't stay away? Or do you enjoy being an artifact?
Maybe I'm here for the same reason you are. You started me thinking the other day. You're a very tenacious man.
And you were very guarded. I want to apologize, though,
For what?
for bearing down. You know, I read the file on your career. You worked your way up by yourself, and you never accepted any presents.
Which makes me an honest working girl in your eyes. Uncorrupted.
Something like that.
So you want to know why I'm here? Why I come to these parties? You're asking yourself, who does she owe a favor to?
Why do I answer myself?
Nothing. Because there's one piece of information you don't have. So I'll give it to you. I met Mr. Riker about a year ago. Things weren't going so well. So he sent me to a modeling agency. Later, I found out he was one of the owners.
I see, and this act of kindness put you on the map, so to speak.
Well, it gave me a chance to establish myself.
What did he want in return?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. Maybe you haven't been involved with what's been happening here, but Lee Reynolds was, and you knew it.
Whatever I know won't bring Lee back.
No, but if you can care enough to mourn her death, maybe you can care enough to help me find the truth.
How can I do that?
For one thing, you can ask your benefactor a few questions. They were watching us the whole time. If you want to talk, give me a call, huh?
Thank you.
You don't seem to be enjoying yourself this evening.
No, I don't suppose I am.
My dear, is something troubling you?
Good evening, Mr. Riker.
Oh, yes, nice evening, yes.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, as you wish. But I couldn't help but notice that you were talking to Mr. Savage early this evening. Are you two old friends?
No, I only just met him.
Well, I wouldn't say too much to him if I were you.
Are you warning me?
Warning you? No, I don't understand. You see, he's a working member of the press, and sometimes has professional reasons for these relationships.
How very kind of you to be concerned for my welfare.
Allison, you're a lovely and intelligent girl. But the best of us could use advice sometimes, can't we?
Joel, what happened to Lee Reynolds?
Well, you know very well what happened to her. She had a most unfortunate accident.
I know what she was doing for you. She told me.
I beg your pardon?
Joel, please be honest with me. Is there any connection
It's
between...
evident that you aren't enjoying yourself this evening, Allison. To think too much is to be unhappy much, said Madame Butterfly. Go home, rest, and I'll talk to you when you're feeling better.
Hasn't he shown up yet?
Oh, no.
You sure he's gonna meet you here?
As soon as he gets my message.
Well, there's coffee at the end of the hall.
Thank you. Don't you find it odd that someone's waiting for him at this hour?
Happens all the time.
Who's there? Who's there? Please, talk to me. Talk to me, please.
Hello, Allison.
Don't you ever get tired of doing what he tells you to, Mr. Brooks?
Well, it has its compensations.
So what now? Are we going up on the roof for another fall? Another suicide?
I don't enjoy this. It would really help if you'd be cooperative.
I've been too cooperative already.
I'm sorry, Miss Baker.
Like you were sorry about Lee? At least Lee had the courage to try and get away.
Oh, but she did talk to you.
She tried, but I was afraid to listen. I even convinced myself that her death was an accident.
Well, if it's any consolation, yours will be the same.
Hello, Mr. Brooks. How do you like being on television?
Where are you?
In the control booth, making sure you're in focus. Mr. Brooks? There's some technical information I think you should know, Mr. Brooks. This red light means this camera's activated. There's a wide-angle lens so that you and Miss Baker are in full view. The controls are on videotape recording, so that we have a permanent record of your performance tonight, complete with soundtrack.
Records can be destroyed.
The tape runs through master controls. Our night engineers have already seen it and have called the police. Don't you think it's rather senseless, killing someone in front of all those witnesses, Mr. Brooks?